Hello.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Hi, Sandeep. Good morning. Okay. Uh, okay. Hi, Vedanthan. Okay, just wait for one more minute and then we can start.
Morning, Tanvir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, Sudhir.
Okay, fine. Now let me share my screen. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Yeah, visible.
Okay, fine, perfect. So, in the last class, we have seen like how to create a table, insert some records, and then we have used the basic select statement, right? So, guys, any questions on top of this? Any confusion? If you have anything you want me to repeat, please tell me. Is it clear?
One quick question, Tanvir. Like, is it possible, like,
Mhm.
rather usually insert in the table? Is there any way,
Mhm.
like, can have a separate file in text file and from the input file, is it possible to load into the table?
Yeah, yeah, of course. So if you remember, like when we were discussing about in ETL testing, right? So there I have mentioned this that most of the time you will be getting data in the source file, okay? That may be .txt, .xls, .dat, .csv, or .xlsm format, whatever it may be, and we can load data directly from that file to our table in whatever database it is. So the answer is, of course, you can load data directly from a source file to into your table. We can do that. And in most of the ETL project, like that's the way you have to do, because manually inserting each and every data, that is very hectic, and that is near to impossible. Okay, so insert, when we have to insert some ad hoc data, some random data from test data, no? In those cases we use insert. So in those cases you should know that how to insert data. But generally when you will start working in ETL projects, or in live project, so you will see that most of the time the data whatever is present in the source file, you're loading, extracting from the source file, and directly you're loading in your table or database. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And your ETL tools, you might have heard about Informatica and many other tools are there. So they have this inbuilt functionality. So they will extract the data from the source file and they will load it in your table. And you can do this from Python as well. Python also has this functionality. So the answer to your question is obviously yes, of course, you can do that. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, no problem. So Imran has joined. So hi, Imran. Can you hear us?
Yeah, hi, Tanvi.
Okay, so Imran, just I wanted to understand, like, can you give me a brief intro about yourself? Like, are you a fresher or are you working? So, if you're working, what is the total experience? Can you please share quickly?
Yeah, hi, Tanvi. This is Imran. I'm a fresher right now. I'm learning.
Okay,
I
okay,
have
fine.
experience, but
Mhm.
not in this field. I have worked as a media marketer and as well as consultant. Consultant,
Okay, fine, fine. So, do you have any prior knowledge about SQL?
little bit I have
Little
how to
bit.
save and how to insert. I know.
Okay, perfect, perfect. No issues. So, guys, I'm sharing videos on YouTube. I'm sharing link as well. So, please, whenever you have any confusion, go through that. And if you're getting stuck at any point of time, no, you can connect with me. Okay, drop me a mail, drop me a note on WhatsApp, or call me. If I'm available at that moment, I will call you back. I will receive your call. Maybe if I'm occupied, I will call you back. So the crux of the story is uh, uh, involve yourself. Okay, and dirty your hand. Do hands-on. Okay, don't only rely on the on this class that okay 1 hour class or 1.5 hour class. So that is sufficient. No, guys. So you have to work on that, and I'm always ready to help you. Okay, fine. Imran, we have discussed this create, insert, select. They're very simple. Okay, in the last two classes. And I will proceed with some select variation of select today. So go through my recording sessions. So, or else if needed, connect with me. I will schedule a separate session for you, because few more guys, they are about to join. So maybe we can connect on that. Fine. Okay, guys. So so first of all, mhm. Okay, so I have created some SQL questions as well. So now this time I have changed the format. So what I'm doing is, so after each and every session, or before starting a session, I will give one or two questions for you to practice, because what I've observed from the last sessions, last batches, no, so the participants, they don't practice. Okay, so guys, you have to practice. So that's why I have prepared some set of questions. I'm working on this. Okay, and I will share this with you daily, one or two questions and some objective questions as well, so that you'll be having a direct hands-on with me. Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I think Shivanshu. Yeah. Hi, Shivanshu.
Hi.
Shivanshu, can you give a quick intro about yourself, like your total experience, or your expectation from this session? Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, all. Myself Shimashu Sharma. I'm from Ludhiana, Punjab, and currently I'm holding 5.5 years of experience in manual testing, where I test mobile as well as websites. And I chose this course. There's one of my friend. He knows Tanvi, so he just gave me experience. Tanvi said that he will be telling you the SQL. Actually, I have just asked him that. Actually, my friend is like ATL tester into the ATL tester, and when I asked him that how can I learn the ATL tester, so he gave me your number and he asked me to just talk to you regarding the ATL
Mhm.
tester. So, so what I feel that learning this course will be able me to just move from manual testing into like automation testing.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Sure.
so this is what I feel.
Yeah, sure. All the best, Shivanshu. Hope you'll be having a fruitful journey and learning
Thank you.
experience ahead. Okay.
Yes.
So guys, the very important thing is I want the session to be interactive. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to stop me at any point of time. And this is to everyone. Okay. Try to make the session more and more interactive. Okay. I have experience with Sandeep and Vedanath in ATL session, and I know they used to ask questions. That's a very good habit. So this is for everyone. Please ask questions. Okay. Fine. Perfect. So Shivanshu, we have covered create, insert, and select. This is very simple. I will cover this for you as well, maybe after
Okay.
this class. Okay. So this is
Okay.
simple. Create is just to create a table. Insert is to insert data into that. Okay. So this two we have covered. So now today I will start with the select, but this two I will cover with you separately. Okay. Fine. So let's start with select. Before that, let
So can
me.
we record this session or not?
Yeah, I will
Can
share
we?
the recording. Yeah, I will share the recording.
Okay.
So this is the syntax of creating a table. So okay, first of all, why we need SQL? What is the benefit of SQL language? Why? Who will tell me?
Should I go ahead?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Nowadays, many of the like as you see like छोटी कंपनी हो या बड़ी चाहे कोई भी कंपनी हो
Mhm,
उनको एक डाटा स्टोर करना होता है ठीक
mhm,
है
mhm.
तो ये तो है नहीं कि हम एक्सेल शीट में डाटा स्टोर करें वो तो मैन्युअली काम हो जाएगा तो उसके लिए
Ah,
हमें एक डाटाबेस चाहिए होता है ठीक है और डाटाबेस
perfect.
के लिए एसक्यूएल यूज करते हैं तो
Correct. Okay, one thing I will suggest you guys. So, maybe like you are going to switch your job, or maybe you are in your official communication. So this is for everyone. Okay. So because meanwhile during my session, I will give you some tips and tricks how to crack interviews and all those things as well. Okay. So in interview, if they're asking any question to you, so try to make the answer very precise and to the point. Okay, because we as well in our earlier days. So if someone asks question, no, so we used to narrate the story, but the interviewer they're asking, they want a crux, they want a concise and precise answer for that. Okay, so always and that will come into picture when you have good experience, not anything. Okay, perfect. So that's a correct answer, Shivanshu. What you have told, the SQL language is meant to fetch data as per the user need. Okay, and of course, someone can tell you that I can store data in Excel, and from Excel we have many functions, filter functions, analytic functions. Many functions are there in Excel as well. I can do from that. Of course, you can do, but there are some limitations. Excel cannot store billions of data, right? And the time what it will take from you to fetch data from Excel will be more and very tedious as compared to SQL. So from SQL you can store data, you can fetch data, and you can do a lot of manipulations whatever you want, because nowadays it is thought that data is the new oil. Okay, data is very important, data is very important. Not data but good quality of data, because data is knowledge, knowledge is information. If you have good information about your business, you can make some good policies, you can make some good rules and regulations, and you'll be having competitive advantage in this competitive world. Okay, so that's why SQL is required these days. Okay, so first of all, I have created a table employee. So this employee ID is, yeah, yeah,
And
whether,
sorry,
uh-huh.
question, like, so I have heard about, like, as you said, like SQL now, and you're compared against the Excel actually.
Uh-huh.
I have a question, like, previously before SQL, we had
Hmm.
like application called Sybase and MS
Hmm.
Access. So how
Hmm.
it differs from SQL? So
Sybase and what one more you have mentioned?
MS Access.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Sybase and MS Access. Okay. So I'm not sure how many of you have worked on MS Access, but MS Access does the same job what SQL will do for you. Okay. But what's the difference? MS Access is a platform, and that is given by Microsoft. Okay, like you have Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PPT, Microsoft, many other things are there. Similarly, Microsoft has given MS Access. Now, from MS Access, you can export the data. If you have an Excel file, you keep it in an MS Access platform, and again, you have to write SQL only if you want to fetch data, if you want to do some manipulation or whatever. So again, there you have to use SQL only. It is like the battlefield has changed. Okay, sometime like the armies, they fight on borders. Okay, the navy, they have aircraft, like, so battlefield is different, but overall the weapons will be same, right? Maybe the army, they need AK-47 on borders. Maybe the same AK-47 can be required in any other battlefield. So similarly, Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, MS Access, Netezza, Teradata, any other, these are like a battlefield. They are platforms. But if you want to work on these platforms, if you want to fetch data, if you want to manipulate data, or whatever you want to play with the data, so the tool or the weapon is SQL. That is the language. Okay, that will help you to interact. Like these days, English is the language. If you want to interact with anyone who is in China, Japan, UK, US, any part of the world, so the language is English, right? Through English you can communicate with anyone, right? Similarly, SQL is the language. That doesn't depends that you're working on MS Access, you're working on Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, or any other platform. They are different platforms given by different vendors. That's all. But the language is SQL only. Okay, have I answered your question, Vedanthan?
Yeah, thank you.
That's the only difference. If you want, I will show you after some time that MS Access, how you can do and all those things. And many times in a project, we have used MS Access because sometimes it happens that the data what you want, you cannot load in your Oracle or Microsoft SQL Server platform because of some restrictions. Okay. So in that case, we use MS Access. But the difference is nothing, only the platform. Okay. Oracle is a very big platform. MS Access will give you a small platform. Okay, sometime you will see, when we were during our childhood days, we used to play cricket on the terrace, on the floor, right? Maybe I'm not sure if you guys have played or not in lobby, and we have cricket ground as well. So it is exactly the same. MS Access is like a lobby where you can play with SQL, you can fetch a small volume of data and all those things. Okay, but the weapon or the tool is SQL, the structured query language. Okay.
The
Okay.
same for applicable to Sybase also, right?
Yeah.
Sybase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or nowadays you have NoSQL, Hive SQL, or whatever it may be. They almost are same as SQL, but why Hive SQL and NoSQL came into picture? Because SQL, as the name indicates, a structured query language. It can work only on structured data. Now that is a bigger story. What is structured data and all this is, and I think I've covered in ETL classes. Okay, but nowadays for the last 15 years we have huge volume of unstructured data. Unstructured data is your video, audio, your images, your email id, and many other things. Okay. So those are unstructured data, but SQL is having this limitation that it cannot handle unstructured data. So to solve this problem, nowadays you have a concept of NoSQL, Hive SQL, and all those things. Okay, so that's a different topic. I don't want to go into detail about all those things. So just I wanted to give you a flavor so that you can understand what's the difference. Okay. But if you have a good command on SQL, believe me, trust me, other languages like NoSQL, Hive SQL, or whatever it may be, they are very similar. Okay, you can do a command on that as well. Any other question, guys? No questions. Okay. So,
Sir,
yeah. Yeah,
actually,
sure.
sir, I have my SQL in my computer. Like, will it work, or I need to like install live SQL? Sorry,
No,
Oracle software.
you can work on any platform of SQL. Maybe like I used to teach on this live Oracle Live SQL. Okay, because most of the commands it can handle. But if you want to work on any other platform, you can work. You have Fiddle, then you have you might have installed that MySQL version. Then you
Yes,
might be having
workbench.
Microsoft. You can work there as well. You can work there. So last year I used to give sessions on MySQL only, but there were a few limitations on that. Then I moved to this Oracle version of this. Okay, but they all are almost same. There are no difference. So don't think that Tanvir is teaching on Oracle. So in my project we are working on Microsoft SQL Server. That is different. No, almost same. Little bit difference, very minute. Only 1% difference will be there. I will let you know where the difference will be. Okay, but
So I would know like what is the limitation in workbench.
no, I'm not telling you about limitations. I'm not telling you about limitations. There are few commands which other platform doesn't handle. Like there are few commands with this Oracle SQL will not handle. Okay, the platform on which I'm
Okay,
working
okay.
now. Then I'll move to some other platform because the Oracle SQL developer, that is a license, very costly. So I cannot give sessions on that. So but
Okay.
overall almost same. You can practice all these things on your live project or any other platform. Okay, so this is platform
Sure.
independent. Okay, don't bother about that, but I will suggest to work on this Oracle live SQL. But again, that is not mandatory. Your wish. Wherever you will find comfortable, you can try. You have W3 schools. They also provide a coding playground. You can write your queries there as well. Then in tutorials point, you have that playground. Okay, so you can work on any platform, not an issue.
Is it free? Is it free of cost?
Yeah,
Like,
all these things are, this is also free of cost. You just have to sign in with your user with your email id. Okay, and then they will give you a password in your email, and then you have to connect to that. That's all, nothing
okay,
else.
okay, sure. Thank you, got it.
No problem. Okay, so here I'm trying to create a table employee. Here I give an employee name. So this is user defined. You can write any name of table, that is your wish. Okay, and there's three other columns: employee ID, first name, and last name. We have discussed all these things. And employee ID, I have made it primary key here. So let me create this table. Table is created. So guys, if you want to see the structure of table, what which command you have to use?
DSC.
DSC, describe command is used to look into the table structure. Describe employee. I have mentioned the table name, describe employee. So this is the structure of the table. We have three columns: employee ID, first name, last name, and all these things we have discussed. So Shivanshu, if this is not clear, no, so I will connect with you and I will tell
Sure.
you all these things. Okay,
Okay,
because
sure.
this already I have covered. So maybe others, Sandeep, Vedanthan,
Okay,
and they will feel bored. Okay, so
okay, got it.
fine. So this is the table we have created. So now I'm trying to insert some recall into this table. In order to save time, I used to keep all these things handy. Okay, So this is a syntax to insert data into this table. Now, there are multiple syntaxes. Like the first, I think Vedanthan has asked me in the beginning of today's session that Tanvir, can be, if I have data in Excel file or any other file, .txt, .dat, and can I fetch data from there? So of course, you can extract data from there and you can load that in table. I will, if time permits, I will tell you that part as well. Okay. So this is the simple way. Insert, you should know all these things, that how to insert data. So this is the syntax. There are a few other syntaxes. I will discuss all these things down the line. Okay. So this is a very simple syntax to insert data. I have written insert into. And one more thing I want to highlight. So the words which is coming in pink color here, no? So these are the reserved keywords of SQL. Okay, maybe if you work on different platforms, the color will be different. But here it is, I think it is pink or some other color. So this means these are the reserved keywords of SQL. Reserved keywords of SQL means these words can be used only by SQL. You should not use this. Okay, because these have a special meaning. The SQL engine have a special meaning. The moment you will write insert into, the SQL engine will understand that the user wants to insert some data into this employee table, and these are the columns: employee ID, first name, last name, and the values 3 Rajkumar. So if you see this one, the first record, so here I am trying to insert 3 Rajkumar. 3 is the employee ID, Raj is the first name, and Kumar is the last name. Okay, so let me execute this three insert statement together. So always try to keep, I will check this, what is the message, don't bother about this. Always try to keep this, what I can say, colon at the end. Okay, fine. So why this error message? Who will tell me?
Because of primary key of employee ID.
Perfect, very cute. Here I have given null, right? I am trying to insert null into this employee ID, but here I have, while creating a table, I have mentioned that my employee ID is a primary key. Okay, and we know that primary key cannot be null. Primary key cannot store null values. So here the SQL engine has thrown an error message that Tanvir, you are trying to insert null, right? It has SQL engine is telling me that Tanvir, you are trying to insert null, but I cannot insert null. Why? Because already you have mentioned here that employee ID is a primary key and you're doing a violation of the constraint. Okay, that's why it has thrown this error message that cannot insert null into where, into this employee table and into this employee ID column. I cannot insert null into this. Why? Because this employee ID you have mentioned is a primary key, and primary key cannot store null values, right? That's why this has thrown this error message. So in order to fix this, I have to give a proper ID to this. Is this clear, guys? Any question? Shivanshu, is this clear?
Yes. Can we write Asif after one? No, na.
Can we write Asif after one? So I've written Asif after one only here.
No. We will write Asif first, and then we
Oh,
will write
one, one. Huh? Okay, I will show you that example as well. Very good. I will show you that. Imran, is this clear to you? Not sure if Imran can hear us. Imran, can you hear us?
and we will write in capital letter, create table, number, where
Okay,
we can
okay.
write in small.
Okay, I will come to that. I think I have discussed this earlier. Let me come to that part as well. Okay. So first of all, I have inserted this three record. Okay, and I will come to your question, Shivanshu. Okay, just give me a moment.
Okay, no issues.
So I have inserted these three records. So now if I want to check that the record has been inserted successfully or not, then this is the command, guys. Select a star from, okay, from employee. So the moment you will write select, the SQL engine will understand that the user wants something. And a star in SQL means everything. A star in SQL means everything. Okay. Why I'm repeating this? Because this star will come n number of times in our session. Okay. And always star means everything, whether it is blank, whether it is null, or whatever it may be. So star in SQL means everything from employee. So I'm executing this statement, and the meaning of this statement is I'm telling to SQL engine that Mr. SQL, I want all the records, all the data, whatever is present in this employee table. Okay, let me execute this. Now see, you got three output, three results. 3 Rajkumar is present here. 4 Abdul Khan is present here. one Asif Khan is present here, right? So it means the data what we have inserted, it is coming up as per the sequence. So it means data has been inserted successfully. Okay. Now coming to the question, what Shivanshu has asked. Shivanshu has asked that Tanveer, instead of this, can I write like this? Asif first, and the second position he wants to give one, and then Khan, right? Shivanshu, you want to insert like this, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Who will tell me, is this correct or incorrect, or if I will execute this, what will happen? Sandeep or
Because,
Vaidyanathan?
yeah. In employee ID, you have written number data type, but you're entering Asif. Number
Okay.
does not allow characters, only numbers.
Okay, very good. See, what is happening here is, first of all, this data and this position are respective position, respective in the sense, here employee ID I have mentioned at the first position. It means this data corresponds to employee ID. This one corresponds to first name. Khan corresponds to last name. First of all, I think this is clear, right? Now, the problem here is employee ID. I have mentioned here employee ID is number, right? I have mentioned while creating this table that Mr. SQL employee ID is number. Please accept only numbers, right? Now, here I'm trying to insert a character. Asif is a character, right? I'm trying to insert character into this number. So this will not accept it. This will throw an error message. Okay, let me execute this. Invalid number, right? Hope this is clear, Shivanshu. It is telling
Yes.
that this is invalid number. Why? Because here the SQL was expecting that this employee ID is number. So it was expecting that some number will come here. But it has observed that a character user is trying to insert character. That's why it is telling that no, this is invalid number, right? So that's why this is the error message. Hope this is clear.
Okay.
Hmm.
One more question I am having.
Mhm.
The way you have written in the create table, like employee ID number,
Mhm.
first name, white cat. Do we have to write the insert under the insert in the same sequence? Can't we write
No. That is
first
not
name?
mandatory. That is not
Okay.
mandatory. Let me do that as
Okay.
well. That's not mandatory. Let me write first name first, then last name.
Okay. Sequence can be
Ha,
different.
you can change the sequence. That's not a problem. But you have to take care that this sequence, what you
Yes.
have mentioned
Mhm.
here, this should be
Yes.
exactly same as the data what you're trying to insert.
Give
Okay.
data types, right?
That should be same. Suppose first name is Asif here, last name, second position is last name. So I will write Khan here. And then employee ID is the last position. So I will write here employee ID 1. Okay, or whatever it may be. So let me enter a different value here. Right here, Tanveer. Okay, let me execute this. One row inserted. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So hope this is clear.
Okay.
It is
Okay. Yes.
not
Clear.
mandatory that the position, the sequence, what you have mentioned while creating a table, the same sequence you have to give. No, it's not like that. That is totally your wish. But only one thing what you have to take care is the sequence what you have mentioned here, the data what you're trying to insert should be in this same sequence.
Same.
Okay, should
Same
be in the
sequence.
same
Okay.
sequence. Otherwise, this will throw an error message. Okay, hope this is clear. I think one more question, Shivanshu, you have asked. You have asked about this capital and a small uppercase and lowercase.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So your SQL is not case sensitive. Okay, SQL is not case sensitive. You can write this create in uppercase or lowercase. That's not a problem. Okay, whatever I have mentioned there, you can write in uppercase or lowercase. That's not a problem. But okay, like I mentioned here, employee in lowercase, you can write in uppercase, not an issue. Table I have written in uppercase, you can write in lowercase, not an issue. So this is not like Java or Python or Unix. Okay,
Okay.
so they are very case sensitive, right? So here that's not the scenario. But of course, SQL is case sensitive with data. Okay, right? If I have written here Tanveer T caps, okay, if I will write this like this, so they both are different, right? And I think we know this. The data is always case sensitive, right? Okay.
Okay.
Is this clear? So
Okay.
whenever
Yes.
you are
Thank you.
inserting some data is case sensitive. If I've written this Tanveer, in this way, and here all the Tanvir is in uppercase. So these two are different. These two are different. We will see that down the line, that how these are different with the help of SQL
Okay.
queries. But
Okay.
to answer your question, SQL is not case sensitive with the reserved keywords or the user defined keywords. But of course, SQL is case sensitive with the data what you are trying to insert. You have to be careful with the lowercase or uppercase. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Any other question, guys?
No.
Okay, fine. So, perfect. Any other question from this? Everything is clear? And don't think that I have covered all the flavors of insert. There are multiple other flavors as well. We will see all these things down the line. Okay. Okay. Now, I need to, okay. Let me check the data in this table. So whenever you want to fetch all the data, you should write select a star from employee. Okay. So you can see that we have this data and all these things are coming here, right? Now, okay, before proceeding, last call, any question? Because now we are proceeding with the select statement and many other statements. No question, guys? Fine. Okay, star is known as a costly keyword in SQL. The star is known as a costly keyword in SQL. Sometime in interviews, okay, they will ask you this question, that which keyword is considered as a costly keyword. So star is considered as a costly keyword. Now, the reason is down the line, okay, give me some time, then I will tell you why star is considered as a costly keyword. Before that, so this is the data which is present in the employee table. And whenever you want to see the data which is present in any table, you have to write select a star from that table name. So you can see we have 3 columns and these are the data present in this column. Okay. But you can ask me a question that Tanvir, here the employee ID is in random order, right? Sometimes no, this happens like when go to your college days, right? You have that your roll number, okay, or your university seat number, and you're going for an examination. So they will outside of your classroom, they will mention the sitting arrangement, right? So you might have noticed that the sitting arrangement will be in ascending order of your roll number. I'm not sure if you have noticed this or not. Many other places as well. So they will mention that in order of the roll number. So here you can see the employee ID is not in ascending order, neither in descending order. And we have only 4 records here. But what if you have millions of records and you have to scan, or maybe if you have 1,000 records, okay, in a file or any other place, and you have to search your name, it will become very tedious job. So in that case, whenever you want to sort something, you have a keyword order by. Okay, so just write order by employee ID. Okay, so the moment you will write order by, the SQL engine will understand that, okay, the user wants me to sort the output based on the employee ID. So that's why I've written order by employee ID. Okay, so now let me execute this and you will see that the output will be sorted in the employee ID format. Now, can you notice the difference here? Guys, I'm audible?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes. You're
Okay.
done.
You can see the difference here. Employee ID has been sorted in ascending order now. The employee ID 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the benefit of order by. Whenever you want to sort on any particular order, you can use order by. Now the question.
Order by is like by default it is ascending order.
Perfect, perfect. Very good.
Yeah.
I was just coming to that point. So here you can see that I have not mentioned that employee ID I want in ascending or descending order. So if you have not mentioned anything, so by default, SQL engine will consider that the user wants this in ascending order, and then it will give you the output in ascending order. But if you want, you can mention ASC as well, your wish, okay? But there will be no difference. Okay, so the order by default works in ascending order. You can see there is no difference. So this is again a very common interview question to the freshers, that order by default works on ascending or descending. Once one of my student was having 6 to 7 years of experience, and they have asked this question. So you never know what kind of question they can ask to any experience holders. Okay, so please make a note of all these questions. So what I am telling you, that these questions can be asked and all those things. Okay. So by default, order by works on an ascending format. Now, but suppose if the requirement is that no, Tanvir, I want this to be sorted in descending order. So in that case, explicitly you have to mention DESC. Okay, so the moment you will write DESC, your SQL engine will understand that the user wants to sort the output in descending order of employee ID. Okay, let me run this. Guys, those who are not speaking, please go on mute. Okay, thank you. Now you can see that the employee ID has been sorted in descending order 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I hope this order by is clear. This will help you to order the output in ascending or descending order format. Okay. Now, suppose you can ask me question that then no, I don't want this to order or sort in employee ID format. I want this to be short sorted in first name. Okay. I want the name to be displayed in alphabetical order because here you can see this is not in alphabetical order. No, Asif is it starts with A, but it's coming at the last. But maybe you can ask that Tanvir, I want this to be sorted in as per the first name. Okay, so you can write order by first name, ascending, descending, whatever you want. So first of all, let's see the default behavior of this order by first name. Okay, now you can see it is sorted in ascending order. Is this correct? Guys, is this correct?
Yeah, first it will in caps, after that in small. Hello?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
a minute,
first it's
just a minute, guys. Just a minute, give me a moment. Sorry. Yeah. So is this correct? Sorted in ascending order of first name?
yeah, correct.
But
Every, hmm. Yeah,
A
Shivanshu,
will
you
not
are correct.
come in the first position. A will not come in first position.
Perfect. Very good. This is what I was trying you guys to catch. See, here A Abdul and A Asif. So as per the expectation, this should come first, right? Because in
Yes.
alphabetical order, A should come first and this should come first, then R and T should come, right? So here this is a
But
mistake, right? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but in Abdul and Asif, the in small letters,
Perfect.
first word.
Very
A.
good. Let me show you this. Let me show you this one. Just a minute, guys. Let me show you this example. Delete from employee. These are the questions, twisted questions, which they can ask you in interviews. I'm deleting all the records, okay? And let me sorry, Tanvir Khan is there. This is there, okay. Fine, I've inserted this 4 records. Now I'm running the same query again, order by first name. Okay, now what about this? Is this sorted in first name alphabetical order?
Yes.
Clear?
Okay. So you mean to say the name which has like small letter that will come after the capital letter.
Yeah, correct. Here you can see that A and A, this is coming first, right? Then you have R, then you have T, right? Correct, no? But you can ask question that Abdul starts with A, Asif starts with A, then why Abdul is coming first and then Asif is coming at the second position? What is the reason for
Because
this?
in Abdul, second character is B. Here S. S comes after B.
Correct. Very good catch. So here, like in Abdul and Asif, there's a conflict with A, right? So when there is a conflict on the first character, the SQL engine will jump onto the second character. It will check the second character. Here the second character is B and here the second character is S. And we know that B comes before S. That's why Abdul has been given priority here and that is coming at the top. Then Asif is coming and then you have Raj and Tanvir. Okay. So whenever you want to sort based on any column, whether it is numeric column, I have shown you with the help of this numeric employee ID column as well, or you want to sort based on any other alphabet column, you can do that with the help of this order by. Okay. Now, suppose if you want to sort this in descending order, what you will do? Then you write DSC, right? So it will be sorted in descending order. Tanveer, Raj, Asif, Abdul. Can you see the sorting order is inverted here? Is this clear, guys? You want me to repeat
Yeah,
this?
clear. Yeah, clear.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes. So one quick question is like, Tanvi, like this DESC we use in both ways, like
Yeah.
table and from descending.
Yeah, perfect. Very good. I was just coming to this. Very good catch. This is again a very common interview questions. Maybe if you're going to attend interview, no, you will get this question. They will ask a question that which is the one keyword which is used at two places with two different functionality. So this is the one DESC. This DESC I have shown you here that you can use this DESC command to see the structure of table, right? I have seen this in the beginning of this session that if you write DESC imply, so DESC means describe. So if I will execute this, you will get the structure of this table, right? You got the structure of this employee table, the columns, the null, not null, and the data type, structure, and all those things. Okay. But if you're using this DESC with order by, the SQL will understand that here DESC means descending. Okay. But if you're writing only DESC, the SQL will understand that here DESC means describe. Okay. Is this clear? This DESC means describe. Here DESC means descending. Is this clear, guys?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So hope you understood this order by and all those things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, let me do one more twist here. Four, then we have 5. So this is Abdul. Abdul Kumar, okay. Okay, now what I'm trying to make you understand here is, now purposely I've added one more record here with employee ID 5, and here it is Abdul Kumar. Okay. Now, if I'm executing this, now let me execute this one. Okay, please ascending first of all. And guys, don't try to copy all these things in your notepad. If you want to copy, you can copy whatever the interview questions, whatever I'm telling, because all these things I will share the recordings with you. So just concentrate on the concepts as of now. Okay, all these things will be shared. This hands-on sessions will be shared. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Fine. So now I'm executing the same query. Select a star from employee, order by first name. I have not mentioned here. So by default, which format it will take? Ascending or descending?
Ascending.
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 Okay.
Ascending.
Fine. So now you can see here Abdul Kumar, Abdul Khan, Asif Khan, Raj Kumar, and then Tanveer Khan is coming. So this first name sorted in ascending order. First of all, tell me, is this sorted or not? Yes or no?
Yeah, sorted.
Sorted. But here, why this Abdul Kumar is coming at the top and Abdul Khan is coming at the second position?
I think in last name K is in caps. KR. Here KHN first letter first character
Perfect.
is
Good
small.
catch. Here this K was in caps and here it is in small. Very good catch. So always uppercase letter will get a precedence here. So that's why K Kumar is coming first and K Khan will come after this. Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, clear.
Clear? Okay. Now let me do one more thing. delete from employee. Don't concentrate on this delete what I'm doing all these things. Okay, ignore this one because I have to show you multiple different scenarios. That's why I have creating some data. Id is equal to 5. Okay. Now I'm keeping this k in a small. Okay. Now I'm executing the same query again. One row inserted. Let me show you the output again. Okay. Now I am executing the same query. Select a star from employee, order by first name. Okay. So now here, Abdul, the first name, this is sorted, right? Abdul,
Yeah,
Asif, then Raj, and Tanvir. But again, the same question: why this Abdul Khan is coming first, and then Abdul Kumar is coming second position?
because in last name Khan, H comes before the R. In
Ha,
KR, second character. You have
ha.
to see.
See, okay. So what you have told is correct, but this has happened by coincidence. Okay, this has happened by coincidence. Maybe if I will run the same query after some time, so this Abdul Kumar can come at the top and Abdul Khan can come at the second position. Why? Because here I have told SQL to sort based on the first name. I have not mentioned anything about the last name here, right? So it will just concentrate on the first name. And if it is exactly same, like you can see here Abdul and this Abdul, they are exactly same, no? There is no difference in uppercase and lowercase, everything is same. So when there is exactly same, so it can assign anyone on the top and the second at the bottom. There are no fixed. Maybe if you will execute this query after some time, Abdul Kumar can come at the first position, Abdul Khan can come at the second position. Okay. But if this is the requirement that no, if the first name is same, I want this to be sorted based on the last name as well. Okay. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to write comma last name. So it means that if the first name is same, then check the last name as well. And based on that, do the priority. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah, clear.
Last name invalid identifier. Because this is underscore, I have to write here underscore. Okay. Although it is giving the same output, let me show you this with the help of some other example. We have Asif Khan. Let me insert one more record here. 6 Asif Khan. Asif ABC. Okay. One row inserted. So before this, let me execute this one. Order by first name. Okay, first name is ordered here, right? Abdul, Asif, and all these things are coming. Okay, but again here Asif, they have taken ABC first and then Khan, but it is taking it. But if you have not mentioned the last name, that is totally means it totally depends on the SQL which one it can take first and which one it can take second. Okay, but on the safer side, when there is a conflict on the first name, and if this is a requirement that you want it to be decided based on the last name, then you have to write comma last name. That it means if the first name is same, then check with the format of the last name. Okay, is this clear? No, not clear.
Yeah, clear.
Okay, now if I will run this,
Clear.
what will happen? Last name descending. Now see what will happen. See here, Abdul, the first name is same, so then it will check with the last name. But I have mentioned that last name descending. So last name it will go for descending, right? Or else you can see here, Asif, the first name is same, okay? Then the last name, Khan, it has taken first and then it has taken ABC. Why? Why?
Because in last name descending.
Last name descending I have mentioned. So K will come first if you are considering descending order, and then ABC will come, right? Similarly in Abdul, K is same, and then it will check for R. So R will come first and then H will come if you're considering the descending format. I think from this you can understand, right?
Yeah, clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I have
similarly,
one question.
yeah, Shivanshu.
Is there any possibility in SQL that we can write order by first name, DESC,
I was
with the
coming on
first
that.
name also?
I was
Okay,
coming on that. Do you have all the freedom? You can write any kind of thing. Okay.
okay,
You
okay.
can write
Got
like
it.
this as well. And you can see the difference. I'll execute this. And guys, you have to observe the difference. Okay.
Hmm.
See, are you convinced with the output? Yeah, I mentioned that
Okay,
first name
okay.
descending. Now, first name is descending or not? First of all, check this. TRAA, descending, right? Then you have mentioned that is the first name. If the name is same, then on the last name, sorted based on the descending order. Now, Asif, you can see this is Asif and Asif. First name is same. Then it will check for the last name. Why it has taken Khan first, then ABC? Why?
On ABC. Um,
Because in descending, last name is descending.
Because
Asif.
last name is descending. Here
Descending.
Asif, this Asif Khan and Asif ABC. So Asif first name is same. So if first name is same, your SQL engine will jump on the last name.
last
Okay, so
name.
it will check for the last name. Here K and here it is A. So if you're sorting in descending format, K will come first and then A will come into picture. That's why Asif Khan is coming before Asif ABC.
Okay, okay.
Is this clear to everyone?
Yes. Likewise, we can also play with the ascending order as well, na?
Ha.
As we can play with a last name ascending order, we can write.
Correct. You can write whatever
Okay.
you want, ascending,
Yes.
descending, you can do the
Okay,
mixture
okay.
of that.
Alt I, okay.
But you understood the concepts, guys, right?
Okay.
So
Concept is clear, no?
yeah,
Yes.
so depending upon the first, the after the order by which column is coming, it will be taking the driver seat, right?
Yeah, that will be the driver seat, correct. So the first of all, you have to concentrate on the first name. Okay.
Mhm.
If first name is same, then only it will jump to this criteria of last name. Okay, like that.
If we write last name as first one, then it will consider the Khan's
Correct.
first. Yeah.
Perfect. Let me do that. Last name, and let me make this as the first name. So first criteria will be the last name. It will first of all it will sort based on the last name. If last name is same, then it will do it will check with the first name and it will sort accordingly. Let me execute this
Okay.
one as well. See, last name
Okay.
you have written first of all descending. So last name K is coming first, and then ABC, and then this K. Why? Because this is in uppercase, right? Correct. So that's why this is coming at the last. And see here Khan, sorry. So here you can see this three Khan, okay? Khan, this three Khan, they are same. So in this case, SQL what it will do, then it will jump to the first name. So it will do, it will sort based on the first name. So here the first name I mentioned descending, that's where Tanvir is coming first, then Asif is coming, and then Abdul is coming. Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Or else you can practice this at your home. Okay. You can do it by many other ways as well. Okay. Fine. So this is exactly same. Like, when we have passed our 10th examination and when we are going to get admission in the colleges, no? So what will happen? That first of all, the college management, they will issue that, okay, those who have scored 90%, they can get admission in the college, right? But if the two candidates, they both have 90 percentage, okay, so what they will do, if there is a match, they will then check each and every subject that, okay, who have scored more marks in maths, they will get priority. Okay, so like that, it is like that you are prioritizing. First of all, it will sort based on the last name, then it will go and sort based on the first name. It's like that only. Hope this is clear. Any question, guys, on this?
Yeah, clear.
Clear. Shall I
Clear.
proceed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Akshay Chaudhary, are you getting all these things?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Oh, very good. You guys are making session interactive. Perfect. Now, this was all about order by, but don't think that order by is over. Then after, maybe like in the next week's session, we will see that how you can use case statement in order by. What is case statement and all those things? So we'll see down the line. Okay. So I don't want to mix everything. But otherwise, you guys will think that SQL is complicated and all those things. Okay. Just go with the flow I'm teaching. So just to inform you that don't think that order by is over. We have multiple other flavors to this. We will see all those things. Okay. Now coming to the count, this is very important keyword of the entire SQL world. Entire SQL world, very important. Okay. So I'm writing select count from employee. So what is the meaning of this count? Very simple. You know, SQL is a simple plain English, like Python. Python is also like plain English. Okay. Count a star from employee. Now I'm going to execute this query. Okay. So whenever you're writing a star, what a star means in SQL, guys?
Everything.
Everything. A
Everything.
star means everything, whether it is garbage, whether it is gold, whether it is diamond, whether it is silver, everything. Okay. So in SQL context, a star means whether it is data, whether it is null, whether it is blank, whatever it may be, whether it is white space, everything. Okay. So here from this piece of code, I'm telling to SQL engine that that give me count a star from employee. It means give me how many records are there in this table. Okay. Before that, just give me a moment. Okay, coming to this set of data. Okay, so just for sample, we have a student a student table. How many columns are there in in this table? Sorry, guys. How many columns are there in this table?
3 columns.
3 columns. First name is a column, last name, DOB, date of birth. These 3 are the columns. Now, if I will ask you that how many records are there in this table? This is the first record, second record,
8.
Yeah.
8
third,
record.
fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth record, right? So how many records are there in this student table? 8 records.
records.
Okay.
8.
So in the last batch or last batch, I have asked the same question. Okay. And one of my student, he told that I have 1 record. He was considering this as a 1 record. This is a second record. This is a third record. This is a fourth record, fifth. So guys, it is not like that. Okay. These are data. These are the values. If I'm asking record, so it means this entire row is 1 record. Okay. Then this is another record. This is third record. This is fourth record. So you understood the meaning of record?
Yes.
Okay. So record means the entire row. This entire row is 1 record. This entire row is second record. But if I'm asking you data, so this is 1 data. This is another data. This is another data. This is another data. Okay. So this is the difference between data and record. Hope this is clear, right? So if I'm telling select count of a star from any table, so I'm asking data or record. What I'm asking?
Everything.
Everything. It means I am asking record. Okay, I'm asking record. So here in employee, how many records are there? This is the first record. This is the second record. This is the third record. This is the fourth record. This is fifth record. This is sixth record. So in this employee table, how many records we have? I'm audible.
6 record.
6 records, right? In this table, we have 6 records. So if I will execute this like count of a star from employee, they should give me 6 as an output. You got 6 as an output. It means in this table, we have 6 records. You understood the meaning of count of a star, guys?
Yes.
Everyone, is this clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, perfect. Just a minute. Ordered by. Guys who are not speaking, please go on mute. I'm very sorry. Actually, session, I used to get distracted. I'm very sorry for that. Okay, so this is the data, what we have created. Fine, so you understood the meaning of count of a star. Okay, now, if I will write count of 1. Oh, let me delete this one. So what should be the output? Yeah, I've shown you that count of a star will give you 6, right? What if I will run the count of 1 from employee? What should be the output?
1 record.
1 record, okay. Anyone else? This is very
guessing.
common interview question. No issues. Guess it, no issues. Don't bother that your answer is correct or incorrect. Just think and tell me whatever you want. Don't ever think that my answer is correct or incorrect, whatever it may. Apply your brain.
I think
Okay.
to come.
Sorry, what will
Six.
happen? Sorry, I think Vedanthan, you were speaking, your voice is breaking.
I believe like it will include the column name also.
It will include the column name also. So you mean this should give me 7 records?
Yeah, I guess.
7 records. Anyone else? Any other thought, guys?
Yeah, no, I think only 6 records.
Only 6 records. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Oh, let me run this. And if I will run this, the output will be 6. 6 is the output, right? Now I will tell you what's the magic here. See, count of a star has given you 6. Count of 1 has given you 6. Okay. Now, before explaining this, I will give you one more question. This is my mobile number. Okay. This is my mobile number. I given count of my mobile number. Now I'm executing this. So what will happen, guys?
Same 6 effort.
6. Again 6. 6.
Very good.
Yeah.
Interesting. So guys, if you're going in interviews, if you're facing interviews, don't expect that the interviewer will ask you very simple questions or straightforward questions. Don't think that they will ask you that's like count of a star, because this is simple. Everyone knows this. So in each and every question, in each every keyword, they will try to twist it, and then they will present question in front of you. They just want to check that are you someone who is motivated or interested in slicing and dicing the thing, or you just want to move on a straight path. Okay, that's why nowadays if you have faced interviews, or if you go through the interviews now, so they will ask twisted question from each and every keywords. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to give you multiple flavors that, okay, if you'll do this, what will happen? If you'll do that, what will happen? Similarly, we have seen in order by as well, right? We have seen a little bit twist that if last name, if I'm keeping first, then first name I'm going to the second position, descending, ascending. So like that, whatever you are studying, okay, any topic, any language, try to see that, try to understand it from multiple dimensions, slice it, dice it, okay, and then look into that. Okay, so what if I will write count of A? What will happen?
6 records only.
6 records. Any other thought, guys? Any other? Count of A, what should the output be?
It may say like invalid.
Invalid. Why?
Because it's a character, so it may look for that actually.
Okay, perfect. Let me run this. Perfect. A, invalid, identify. It means you have written count of A, you got the error, right? What about this? If I keep this A in quotes? Come on, guys, quick. We need to save time.
Again invalid.
Again invalid. Okay, let me run this. Oh, got output 6. Okay, very good. Count of Tom. What about this?
6.
6. Okay, so what you understood, guys, from this? Tell me what you understood from this.
If you put in that inverted comma single quotation, means it will treat it as a data, and it will return 6. How many records are there in the table?
Okay. Fine. Very good. Before explaining this, I need to insert 2 more records in my table. Okay, then it will be easy to understand what I'm trying to make you understand. Okay.
Tanvi, like one quick question.
Yeah.
So instead of like A, so if we have like a null value, count only inverted single quotes, what it will bring?
Okay, I will come to that. Just give me a moment. Okay. Oh, I mentioned here not null. Oh, this is the problem. I will come to that. Just a minute. Okay, I will come to that. I'm trying to show you one more flavor. Where is that? Just a minute, guys. Okay. First name varchar 250. No, varchar 250. Make this as null. Touch. Don't bother, don't try to understand what I'm writing and what I'm executing on these things. Okay, this is of no use for you as of now. Just I'm trying to do something. Perfect. Okay. Now coming back to same question. I will explain you that what is happening here. But before that, just observe the things. Okay, I'm audible, guys.
Yes.
My
Yeah,
voice is
yeah,
audible,
audible.
no?
Yeah, audible.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes,
audible.
audible.
Yes.
Hello, I'm audible.
Yes.
Yeah, audible.
Hello, I'm audible, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, audible. Yeah.
But I cannot hear your voice.
Hello, you're audible.
Yeah, hi Tanvir. Audible.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Can hear you. Yes, yes, but not sure what's the problem. Check my internet connection. But I cannot hear you guys. There was a problem. Let me check my. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
hear?
Oh, it was connected to this, I think. Just a bit. It is connected to this one. Hello, can you guys speak now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Oh, sorry. What happened? It is connected to my other Bluetooth device. Fine. Sorry. Just a minute. Okay, fine. So, where I was, I forgot. Yeah. So I am doing something here. So so I will not explain this first of all. Okay. So just observe the outputs. Okay. So now what I've written count of employee ID. Now tell me what will happen. Count of employee ID.
Yes. How many 6 records are there in the table or not?
Sorry. 6 records.
How many?
6
Okay, yeah.
records.
It will
No,
return six.
now
Yeah,
we
it
have
will
7
return.
records. I've inserted one more record, right? Now we have 7 records.
Oh, that is null record. Okay.
Okay. So count
7.
of employee ID 7 is coming here, right? Now,
Okay.
please concentrate on this. Very important question from interview perspective. First name and then count of last name. Okay. Don't get afraid. This is very big query. Fine.
Yeah,
Now
6.
let's try to understand. Okay. You might be thinking there are a few twists here. Okay. The first twist is count of a star has given 7 records. Why?
Because
Means star means everything.
all the data is in 7.
Because total we have 7 records in this table, right? We have seen that, correct? Let me show you that again. How many records are there? 7 records, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one, 7 records we have in this table. That's why the count of a star has given me 7 as an output, right? Let me run this again. 7. Okay. Now count of 1 again has given me 7. Count of my mobile number has given me 7. So first of all, let's try to understand this first 3. Okay, what is the meaning of this first 3? Okay, first try to understand this one. Then we'll go to the next part. All this 3 has given me 7 output. So it means whether you write count of a star or you write count of any number. Okay, count of any number, whether it is 1, whether it is 2, or whether it is your mobile number or any other, guys, whatever you want, right, inside count. Okay, so they all mean the same, that the user wants total number of records. Okay, is this clear or not? Count of 1,
Yes.
count of mobile number. So if I will write count of 2, what should be the output?
7 records.
7 records. Inside count, if you're writing any number, they are exactly same as count of a star. It means you are telling to SQL engine that please give me all the records which is present in this table. If you will write count of 1 lakh, what will be the output?
7 records.
7.
7 records. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Clear.
Okay. Now leave this first 3 columns. Now coming to this one. Count of A, count of Tom. Just concentrate on this 2. You might have noticed that when I have written count of A only, I have not given this quotes. What has happened at that moment? You remember, guys?
Yeah, null value. Error.
Invalid. Invalid.
Error.
Invalid, error.
Yeah, invalid identifier, you got the error message, but error message was there, right? So, but when you have given this in quotes, what is the output? 7, right? You've written
7.
count of
Yeah.
Tom. You are given this in quotes. What is the output? 7. So from this to what we understood, that count of A is same as count of a star. Count of Tom is same as count of a star, because we're giving the same output, 7 records. But why, when we have written count of A, we got the error message? The reason is, inside count, if you're writing any character, inside count, if you're writing any character, you have to keep that in quotes. If you're not keeping that in quotes, that will give you an error message. But apart from this, inside quotes, you write A, Tom, your name, any animal name, any country name, they all are one and the same. They all are one and the same. Let me write count of India. Guys,
7.
1. What should the output if I'm writing count of India?
7.
7. So what you understood from this 3?
Yeah, these 3 are
Count star is same as characters.
Perfect. Count of a star is same as count of any character, alphabet characters, but the condition is that must be within quotes.
Quotes.
Is this clear? No, not clear.
Yeah, clear.
Yes.
Yeah,
Anyone
clear.
who wants me to repeat this, please feel free. Tell me if you want me to repeat. I'm happy to repeat. So count of a star means user is telling to SQL engine that Mr. SQL, tell me how many total records are there. I'm not bothered, it is null, blank, whatever it may be, tell me total records. Okay. Count of 1, count of any numeric number integer within count, they both are exactly same as count of a star. Okay. Count of A, count of Tom, count of India is exactly same as count of a star. But the only condition is you have to write this within quotes. If you're not writing within quotes, this will throw an error message. And this I am teaching you from interview perspective. Sometimes interviewers, they can ask this kind of questions as well. So you have to prepare from each and every corner. Okay, hope this is clear. Fine. Now you can ask me a question that Tanveer, here you have mentioned that if you're writing any characters, you have to write within quotes. But here you have written this character employee ID. You have not given within quotes, and this is not given any error message. Here again, you have written cont and you have written this first name. This is a character, but you have not given quotes. This again has not given an error message. Similarly, this cont of
Because
last
it's
name.
columns.
Because they are the column name.
Yeah,
Very
column
good.
names.
Very good catch. Perfect. Because these are the column names. So they will get this special privilege that you don't want to write in quotes. That's not a problem. Okay. Is this clear? So
Yeah.
count of employee
Yeah,
ID
clear.
7. But why count of first name has given 6?
Because
Why?
Null
Very good.
value.
Null value. Because if you see this, let me show you this one. In this data, you can see the first name, you have a null record here. Right now, in first name, you have one record, null. So if you're writing count of a column, and in that column, if you have a null record, then your count will not count it. It will ignore it. It will reject it. Okay. That's why when you are writing count of first name, you are getting only 6 as an output. But again, count of last name will give you 7 as an output. Hope this is clear or
yes.
not.
Yeah, clear. Clear.
Why count
Clear.
of first name is 6 here?
Because in first name column null is there.
Because in first name we have one record where null value is there. Okay, so this is the twist. When you're writing count and you're using that column name, so you have to be very much careful. If there is any null record, so count will not count it. But count of a star, that's why I tell that a star means everything, whether it is null or whatever it may be, it will take everything from here. Okay, so hope this count flavors are clear, guys.
Yes.
I do agree that from here you will not use in projects. Okay, these all are not required in your live projects. But I was trying to prepare you from interview perspective. They can ask this kind of questions. Okay, but in a live project, sometime you will see they will write count of 1. Okay, and count of a star. They both are exactly same. Don't get confused. Then what is this count of 1? And count of column name, you have to be careful that if any null record is there, the count will not count it. It will reject it. Okay, it will not consider that value. Hope this is clear. Any question on this, guys?
Sir, can we write in count alphanumeric also? Combination of
Count
alpha.
alphanumeric. Okay. Okay, think, guys, what will happen if I will run this? I have told the answer. Just think what will happen if I will run this. I have used alphanumeric here. If I'll execute this,
Yes,
what will happen?
we have to put the single quotation. Otherwise, it will throw an error, I think.
Okay. Anyone else?
It will show invalid because we have to write in quotes.
Okay, perfect. What's the output?
Yeah,
Invalid.
invalid
Why?
identifier.
Why?
Because we have to you don't put the single quotation mark.
Okay. Now, what about this? Clear?
Yeah, clear.
That's why I told you that I have told you the reason for this. Here you have character. Always you have to keep character in quotes. Otherwise, this will throw an error message. Okay.
Understand. Yeah.
Guys, this is clear or not? Or in this count, if you want me to repeat any other thing or anything in this count, please tell me. Otherwise, I will proceed with the next topic.
Yeah, clear.
Tanvir,
Clear?
I was asking like,
Huh.
Tanvir, I was asking like, when we put only a single quotes without entering anything over there, so what will be the output?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, you were asking this question. Just I want to keep like this, right? Like this, you told?
Yes.
Okay, let me check this. Okay, why? because it has considered this as a blank space. Okay, and you know a space is also a character. Do one thing, open a notepad or any other file, okay, and just enter blank spaces there, okay, and close the file and check the file size. It will give you that spaces size as well. Why? Because a space is also considered as a character. Okay, when I will discuss with you the data type, no, char, var char2, so there I will explain you this in detail. Okay, but this is clear now, Vaidyanathan?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. So this was all about count, guys, and this is very important. On top of a count, you have a concept of duplicate checks, but I will not cover that as of now. So okay, maybe in the next session we'll discuss that. Then moving to this one. So again, coming to our old table, this one, employee ID, first name and last name. Okay. Now in this, now coming to where clause. What is where in SQL world? Now try to understand. This is very simple and this will come n number of times. Let's try to understand what is this. Suppose the requirement is, you can tell me that, Tanvir, okay, I don't want all the employee information. Just tell me the employee, just give me the employee information whose employee ID is 1. Okay, you are interested in the employee information whose employee ID is 1. So what you can do is just select the star from employee, okay, where employee ID is equal to 1. That's all. So if I will execute this, you will get the information of that employee whose employee ID is 1. So here you can see that now you are getting the information of that employee whose employee ID is 1. Why? Because I have applied a filter condition. This is known as filter condition. I am telling that I want only the detail of employee whose employee ID is 1. Is this clear?
Yes.
No, not clear.
Clear. Clear.
Clear to everyone, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you can tell me that, Tanvir, I don't want all this information, employee ID, first name and last name. Just tell me the first name and last. A lot of noise is coming. Just tell me the first name and last name alone. I don't want the employee ID, because employee ID, I know the employee ID is 1. So just give me the first name and last name. So instead of a star, you can write the column name. Suppose if you want only first name, just select first name. So the SQL will understand that the user only wants the first name. So when you will execute this, it will give you the only first name of the employee whose employee ID is 1. Okay. See, I am executing this. You got only first name, no? First name Asif. You see employee ID, last name information is not coming. Only first name information is coming. Simple, right? SQL is very simple, guys. Just you have to apply your analytical ability. That's all. Suppose now you want both first name and last name both. I want first name and last name both information. So what you have to do? Select first name, comma, last name. Okay. And let me execute this. You got both first name and last name. Asif Khan is coming here. Is this correct? Any question, guys, on this?
Yeah, clear.
Clear, no?
What if we will write employee ID 1, 2?
Employee ID 1, 2. Okay. So you want the details of employee 1 and 2 both, right?
Yes.
I will come to that. I will come to that. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'll come to that part. Good question. Now tell me what will happen. Suppose here, no, in the above query, I have written last name in a small. But what if I will write this in caps? What will happen? What will happen
I
here?
think, yeah, it will come same Asif and Khan, because SQL is not case sensitive.
SQL is not case sensitive with the reserved
Not case
keywords
sensitive.
and the user defined words. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why last name you want to write in lowercase or you want to write in uppercase. They both are one and the same. Your wish. That is not going to make any difference. Okay. You got the same output. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. What if I will write this employee table name in caps? What will happen? This will throw an error message, no?
No.
Why? No.
No. Why? Why it will
No.
not throw a
Same.
message?
Yeah, it
Why?
is. It is also user defined keyword.
This is also implies a user defined keyword. So your wish. You want to keep it in lowercase or uppercase, your wish. You will get the same output. Same
Yeah.
output, right? Okay, very good. So I think you guys have understood. Now, Shivanshu has asked a question that Tanvi, I am interested in getting the details of employee whose employee ID is 1 and 2. Okay, both the employee information I want whose employee ID is 1 and 2. So here what you can do is, let me write a query for this. So you can tell to SQL that, okay, SQL, tell me the first name, last name, and other details from employee table where employee ID is 1, or you have to use or employee ID 2. So the moment you are writing or, so you are telling to SQL, try to understand this. Is very, very, very important. Okay, it seems to be simple, but this is very important. So when you're writing this now, so from this you are telling, okay, no, first of all, before this, try to understand this. Okay, you went to a restaurant. Okay, you went to a restaurant, and no, leave that restaurant part as of now. You went, um, you're purchasing an AC. Okay, you're purchasing an AC air conditioner, and you're browsing that Flipkart app. Okay, I'm audible, guys. Okay, voice is not audible.
Yes, audible.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you are going to purchase an air conditioner. Okay, and you're browsing Flipkart site. Okay, you all have used that Flipkart, I hope. In Flipkart or any other platform, e-commerce, Amazon, Flipkart, or whatever you have an option of filter. I think you all have noticed that, no? You have an option of filter at the left side. You have seen that, right? In that filter option, you have filtered that I want AC of either Hitachi or Voltas, correct? So you will click on Hitachi and Voltas. Both the options you have clicked. Okay. But after clicking on Hitachi and Voltas, you have clicked on apply. Okay, clicked on apply. Now, what is your expectation from this? First of all, you guys tell me. You have clicked on Hitachi and Voltas. You have clicked on apply. So what is the expectation from this?
Yeah, we will get only Hitachi and Volta stations on screen.
Okay. Okay. So you are telling to Flipkart that show me, display me all the air condition from Hitachi brand. Okay. If you don't have Hitachi brand air conditioner, suppose, okay, take the example. It is not possible that they will not be having Hitachi brand air conditioner, but just suppose, take this special scenario. If you don't have Hitachi brand air conditioner, show me Voltas air conditioner. Okay. Second scenario, you are telling, show me Voltas air conditioner. If you don't have Voltas air conditioner, show me Hitachi air conditioner. Okay. Third scenario, show me Voltas air conditioner as well as Hitachi air conditioner. Okay, so it means you are telling that first scenario is show me, display me Hitachi air conditioner. If you don't have Voltas air conditioner, no issue, just show me Hitachi air conditioner. Second scenario, show me Voltas air conditioner. If you don't have Hitachi air conditioner, not an issue. Then third scenario, show me both. So if you are clicking on both the check boxes, so you will get this kind of output, right? You might have observed this. So similarly, when I'm writing an employee ID is equal to 1 or employee ID is equal to 2, I'm telling to SQL engine that display me the employee information whose employee ID is 1, or if you don't have the employee ID 1 information, show me the details of employee whose employee ID is 2, or if both the employees ID 1 and 2 are present, show me both the employee IDs information. Is this clear? You understood the meaning of or?
Yeah,
Yes.
understand.
Okay, now let me show you. Now you got the information. Asif Khan and Tanveer Khan, they are coming.
Yeah.
Let me add here employee ID. This will be more easy to understand actually. Okay, let me execute this again. Okay, employee ID 1 and employee ID 2. Both information are present here, no? Is it clear,
Yes,
guys?
sir.
Okay.
Yeah, understand.
Okay. Now tell me, if I will write this, what will happen? Employee ID 1 and 11. Employee ID 11 we don't have in table, right? You might have seen that. What will
So
happen if I will execute this?
it will show only one employee ID one.
Yeah, it
It
will
will
only
show
one.
only employee ID 1. Asif Khan will be displayed, right?
Yeah,
But employee ID 11 is not here, no? So why it will show employee ID 1?
because the R keyword, if it is 11 is not
Because
there.
this is or keyword. I am telling either give me this or give me this, or if you have both, give me both. Okay,
If
let me
you
execute this.
if you will write and instead of all, then what
I
should
will come to
I,
I will come to that. I will come to that, Shivanshu. Just a minute. Okay, let me finish this. So you can see here only employee ID 1 Asif Khan is coming here, right? Employee ID 11 is not here, so it is not showing. Is it clear?
Yeah, sir. By default, R function keyword is using end also by default.
Correct. And will also
Yeah.
come into picture.
Yeah.
That if
By
both are
default.
there, I want both as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I want both as well. It is like you went to a restaurant, okay, and you told them that okay, bring Mirinda. If you don't have Mirinda, bring Coca-Cola. Okay, or if you don't have Coca-Cola, bring Mirinda. Or if you have both, bring both. It is like that only. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if you have both the option, it will serve you both. If you have anyone, it will serve you anyone. So this is the use of or condition. Is this clear?
Yeah. Clear.
Okay. Now suppose the requirement is again going. Shivanshu, I will come to your question. Okay, and condition I will come to that.
okay.
Let me finish this or okay. Now, so okay, Shivanshu has told me here that Tanvir, I want employee ID 1 and 10, 2, I think you have told, no? 2. I want the information of employee ID 1 and employee ID 2, both information I want, okay. Then Vaidyanathan interrupted and he told that Tanvir, I want information of employee ID 3 as well. Please include employee ID 3. So what I will do? I will add or employee ID is equal to 3. So what I'm telling to SQL engine that give me the details of employee whose employee ID is 1 or employee ID 2 or employee ID 3, or if all of these are present, well and good, show me all the details. Or if you have only 2 and 3, then also well and good, show me this too. Okay, so our condition is very flexible. Okay, whatever you have, you will get that information. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Our
Yes.
condition is very flexible, so you are giving multiple options. Give me this, give me that, not an issue. See, 1 is also there, 2 is also there, 3 is also there. Correct, no? Understood, guys, this one?
Yeah. Understand.
Understand, no? Okay, similarly, if someone came, now Sandeep came and he told that no, Tanvir, I want employee ID 4 as well. So what I will do? I will write or and then I will write 4 here as well, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. Correct.
I think this is clear now, right? Anyone who wants me to repeat this?
No.
No. Okay. Now I am writing a query now, and you guys have to think. I will show you the output. You guys have to think and then tell me what is happening here. I am executing this query. Just look at the output and then tell me what is happening here. This is the output. So what's the difference between this query and this previous query? Output.
Here. uh,
Who will tell me what is the difference? This query and this previous query. They both are same output or different output?
Yeah, same output, but the functionality, R functionality is different in functionality, in keyword functionality is
No,
different.
leave this query. Okay, don't think that what query I have written. Just concentrate on the output and tell me that both the queries are giving same output or different output. Just tell me this one. You see, this is the output of the first query. Okay, you got
Uh,
output as 1, 2, 3, 4 employee ID. Asif Khan, Tanvir Khan, Rajkumar, Abdul Khan is there. Now I'm executing the second query. Okay, just concentrate on the output, guys. Okay, don't think that what is the query I've written. Same output is there, no? Same output,
yeah, same.
same output, yeah. So what I'm trying to highlight from this, you have a very powerful keyword known as in. Okay, so when you're writing in, this is exactly same as or. This can save your time and effort. You see, same thing I have written this big query. Okay, but with the help of in, I have just mentioned 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So the meaning of in is exactly same as or. So from this I am telling that give me the employee ID 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 details. Hope this is clear, guys.
Yeah, clear.
So n is exactly same as or. But if you don't like this query, not an issue, you go ahead with this or query, your wish. They both are same, but this will save your time. Suppose if you want to add employee ID 5 as well, just give comma and add 5. But here what you have to do, you have to write or, then you have to write employee ID
Employee ID equal to 5.
underscore is equal to 5. They both are same, exactly same. Okay, let me run this one. Okay, see, employee ID file information is also coming here. If I execute this, they will also give me the same output. Now tell me which one is better.
In better.
N is better.
In
but
is
this will
better.
take- N is better. So you should know all these things. Okay, you should not be rigid that no, I will use or only. I'm comfortable with this. So you should know all the weapons. You are in battlefield, so you should have all the weapons, guys, right? And you should be having hands on all those things. Okay. Fine. So this was all about or and in functionality. Okay. Any question, guys, on or any question apart from this in generic? Okay, just to summarize what we have studied today, we have started with the order by clause. We have seen few flavors of order by, that how we can use one column, two column, ascending or descending order, and how it takes default and all those things. Then we have seen multiple flavors of count of a star, count of characters, count of number, count of alphanumeric, count of a space, and all those things, right? Then we have seen the where, filter condition. Then we have seen or, and the last we have seen in. So any question on these 5 keywords, very important. This is the base, guys. Don't take it lightly. This is the base. Now you will see many complicated question on top of this. Yesterday I have posted a question that salary and all those things in my LinkedIn post. That was based on this count only, but you will get that question in many interviews. Okay, so no questions?
No.
Okay, if no questions, it is almost 10:37, 1.5 hours we have crossed. Okay, so again, I have planned this session only on Saturdays and Sunday. Timing is 9 to 10:30. But if you guys are interested and want me to continue on weekdays as well, so just ping me on WhatsApp. Okay, and the timing on weekdays will be 7:30 to 8:30. If that timing suits you, it's well and good. Okay, or if doesn't suits, ping me on WhatsApp that Tanvi doesn't suits to me. Please keep it on weekends. If you think that weekdays is fine, you can ping me on WhatsApp. So on personal window, ping me on personal window, Tanvi. Weekends is fine. Okay, not an issue. Monday and Tuesday, Vaidyanathan and Sandeep, we'll be having that ETL classes. Okay, I'll try to finish that the pending topics. Okay. So before closing, guys, any feedback about this session, about the speed, about the content, or your expectation, or maybe you can tell that I was expecting something different, but this is something different. Please tell me. That will help me to plan the session.
Before closing your session for the day, can you just give the basic and the complicated question as the homework so that you can see, so that I can see where I stand?
Sure. So actually, I have told in the beginning as well. I think you joined late. So this is a set of questions which I'm preparing. Okay, and I used to share in each session. So I will share this, and MCQs will be there in that form. So you have to work on that. I will share these questions on the WhatsApp platform. Sure. And then I am preparing few interview queries as well. We will share this as well. Okay.
So
okay,
that will be based on that today topic, no?
Yeah. So that is what the topics what I have taught you today, like this 5 topipics. So today's question will be based on this topic only. Okay. I will not give you on some other topics like joins or whatever it may be. That will be on this too. So once the tomorrow session is done, I will give you the questions based on today's and tomorrow's topic, like that.
Okay.
4 to 5 questions. Subjective questions will be there, and MCQs will be there in the Google form. I will share the link. You have to work on that. Yeah. Any generic feedback, guys, about the session speed, the content? If you want me to increase the speed, or you want me to decrease the speed, or the examples or the contents, please tell me. That helps me to plan the session actually.
So the content was very good, and your teaching is like one-to-one, like very good teaching. I I really enjoyed asking questions
Okay.
and all.
So you were benefited. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Shivanshu. Akshay, what is your thought? Anything you want me to modify?
Sir, I'm been learning from different platforms. So basically, I'm mostly targeting from the free resources for now. So the way you explain me, the way uh, this is basically the practical hands-on which I want to see in real.
Mhm.
So in interviews which I've been given from past few months, the major problem which I'm facing is while I know how things are working, how queries run, I understood order by
Mhm.
count where and but on the output side I haven't practiced it from my own. So that time the interview asked me about what will be the output of this, so I get confused that time. So here
Okay.
in your lecture I understood that exact part, that this will be the output. So that
Okay.
it was a very
Okay.
wonderful session.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot, Akshay. Akshay, how you got to know about my session? Through LinkedIn or anyone who has referred you?
Yeah, 2 days back I got the link. I messaged you on LinkedIn, so I connected via LinkedIn only. Then I got to know.
Oh, okay, 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 fine. So if you have my contact number, no, please ping me on WhatsApp. I will add you to the WhatsApp group. Okay. You are
Yeah,
there in
I
that
want to
group?
dis. I want to. Yes, sir. I joined yesterday itself, and I want to discuss something else also. So I will connect you over WhatsApp and
Yeah,
then.
sure. You can connect with me on WhatsApp or you can call me. Okay. Perfect,
Yes, sir.
perfect. Thanks,
Yeah,
Akshay. Yeah.
yeah.
Imran, quick feedback from you, Imran.
Yeah, hi, Tanvir.
Hi.
Section is very understandable.
Okay, you got all the concepts. Is it clear to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Imran,
I understand, but can
I
you
think I
share
have
the
helped.
link,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, video link after the class?
Yeah, sure. I will share immediately. I will upload this on YouTube and I will share with you guys. So,
Yeah,
Imran,
okay,
I
fine.
think I have helped you in that interview questions as well, right? I think you called me.
Yes.
You are the one. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Got it. So, just I was thinking that maybe sometime I have given you some interview tips, right? Okay. Shafia
Yes.
has referred you, or Azhar has referred.
Shafia has referred me.
Shafia. Okay, Imran. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, okay.
Sandeep, quick feedback from you. Any negative
Yeah,
feedback? I'm
super.
especially interested in that.
Yeah, it was understandable. The way you're explaining is super.
Okay, so it is meeting your expectation.
Yeah, it's meeting my
Oh,
expectations.
okay. Perfect. Thanks. We're moving to Vedyanathan.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I share the pros. Like I was very much impressed with the ETL training session, and as you know, like I was the first one to join the SQL right away. So
Okay, thanks a lot.
the thing is like,
Vedyanathan. Okay.
yeah, the thing is like, you just don't worry about the fee structure part. You just focus on how much you can sorry, share the knowledge. That was very much helpful. Like, and I wish like I want to join the next sessions whichever you're planning. So that's a good plan.
Okay.
So you were saying like you're planning to do some the Unix as well as
Yeah.
the Python.
Unix, Python, Power BI, they
Yeah,
are in pipeline. Yeah.
yeah. So looking forward for that. And
Sure.
just like I expect only one thing, like if we can have like more homework exercises, then it will really mold us. I have seen your yesterday's question in your LinkedIn, like that the salary part, like that was one of the common.
Yeah.
So I have seen that one of the common questions which we
Uh-huh.
face when we go for this SQL, the DB round interview, like we face that question. So we can have more
Okay.
questions similar to that,
Yeah.
and when we can work practically, then it will be really helpful.
Sure, Vedyanathan. Sure. Thanks a lot. I will share with you. So thanks a lot, guys, for your time. So let's connect tomorrow at 9. Okay. Take care. Bye.
Yes. Have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, same to you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.